Hey guys, welcome back to Confessions of an Avoidant. My name is Wando if you're brand new here. And in this video, I wanted to talk about why I, as an avoidant person, came back to a relationship after a breakup, went through no contact, particularly with a very, very anxious partner. And for someone who was so anxiously attached, this partner of mine, he had some wild, anxiously attached coping mechanisms. I felt like he did two things in particular that I felt like really fostered an environment during no contact that really made me miss the relationship and ultimately want to be back with him. So I'm going to get into that. I also wanted to make this video because I noticed with a lot of conversations and storytelling, about attachment online, it's so skewed towards what the avoidant person is doing or not doing. As avoidance, what we're not doing. And the partner of the avoidant person, I often see that they're just written out of the story completely. There's no detail about their behaviors, their maladaptive coping mechanisms. And learning about attachment styles, it's like such a great opportunity to have a conversation and be like brutally honest with your own subconscious patterns. Anyway, so let's get into it. Actually, really quickly, I do want to say, of course, I don't represent all avoidant people, and my experience doesn't necessarily represent an avoidant person that you have in your life. Okay, so the first thing that my ex did that I thought was just really impressive, considering his behaviors, is that he stopped contacting me. Sometimes when someone doesn't want to be with you and you feel like the relationship was salvageable, they need to miss you. So by him not contacting me, it put in place me actually having the opportunity to miss him as a result of him just completely going away. And I was laughing as I said he stopped contacting me because he was so anxiously attached, and some of his coping mechanisms were constantly contacting me, constantly keeping tabs on me during the relationship, constantly checking my phone. I would go to the bathroom for like 2 seconds and he would like run and like jump on my Facebook and look at my messages. And he was just so paranoid. If some dude from work, a friend requested me, he would turn it into an argument. It was very exhausting. A lot of those types of behaviors really pushed me away. So it was shocking to me that he could actually refrain from contacting me, that he could actually control himself. And we had broken up and gotten back together twice before this breakup. And in those breakups, he would constantly email me. This was back in 2010. So this is before Instagram. But yeah, the reason I'm mentioning social media is because he would email me a lot. I guess if we were together now, he'd probably message me a lot on Instagram and WhatsApp. WhatsApp wasn't even around then. Oh my God, everyone was on Skype. Oh my God, this is so long ago. So yeah, the point is, for him, of all people, who was almost addicted to needing to contact me and email me and check my Facebook and check my phone, it was just so shocking that he just stopped. I didn't think it was possible for him to restrain himself that much. And actually, a funny story that I always tell about him is I kind of caught on that he was looking through my messages and stuff. So one day I told him, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I started to get up and I walked to the bathroom, and I really wasn't going to the bathroom. I was just pretending. And then once I got in the hallway, I tiptoed back to the room really quickly, and I caught him on my computer. And I was just like, oh my God. And he just had this very embarrassed look on his face. So by him just truly letting go of me, the relationship, it just truly gave me the break that I needed. Or I should say the breakup. For me, I really didn't want to be with him. It wasn't this no contact period and I'm going to get back with him. Maybe in his mind, he was hoping I would come back, but I wasn't sitting around thinking like, oh, I just need a break from him and then I will come back when I'm ready. Like, it wasn't like that. I was truly like done with him. I was so exhausted by some of these behaviors. And a lot of the frustrating things about him were like outweighing the negatives for me. So yeah, the power of literally stopping the contact is that that person from that moment forward has to start doing life without you. They have to live without you. Some of the things that you guys would do together, they're now doing those things alone. And if the relationship was salvageable, those things will trigger those memories. And if the relationship was salvageable, some of those positive memories will start to come back and will start to outweigh the negative memories of the fighting and the looking at the Facebook and all that stuff. And so yeah, to combine 1 and 2, if you want someone to miss you, it's going to be easier for your partner to miss you over time when you are gone. And memories of you are being triggered because they are now doing things that you guys would do together, or they're in situations that remind them of you and how it was better with you and how you guys were supposed to go on this trip together and now they're on the trip alone and stuff like that. They are going to miss you when they have to live without you, especially if the relationship is salvageable. That's the most important thing. If it's not salvageable, please be honest with yourself about that. And if the relationship is salvageable, these triggers will make them miss the relationship, miss their ex. So for example, my ex was so funny. To this day, I think he's the funniest person I've ever met in my life. He was so funny. And so essentially when I was around these other people and they were telling jokes and I just wasn't into their humor and whatnot, it would trigger memories of my ex and how much he would make me laugh and how much like we would wake up in the mornings. And I remember he would make fun of the birds outside. Like, we lived in Australia. So there were, I think they're called kookaburras. They have a very unique sound that they make. And my ex, he would just do like the funniest impression of kookaburras. And he was just so funny with a lot of things, you know. So anyway, I would constantly be triggered thinking about his humor when I was around other people who just didn't make me laugh as much, or other people who didn't get my humor. And slowly, while that was going on, I just started to realize slowly that, wow, you know, nobody makes me laugh the way he does. Like, he's so funny. And now I'm hanging out with this person and that person, and they're just not as funny as him. And then things that we would do together, going to the beach, going to, I remember there was this like dog park that we would go to. Neither of us had dogs. I don't know why we were there. But yeah, I just really started to miss all of those positive things, the things that I loved about him, the things that I enjoyed about him, the things that, you know, were the reason why I moved to the country he was living in to be with him. And then once we got to know each other better, when we stupidly moved in together so soon, a lot of the things that we didn't like each other were just like at the forefront of our relationship. And so I just never move in with somebody so soon. That was so dumb. Anyway, but yeah, him just stop contacting me was just such like a breather. He gave me the opportunity to miss him. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. Let me know any video suggestions that you have, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.